It's week 6 of the 2032 season, and we'll see the Cowboys, leader at quarterback. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Cowboys and the Rams, and it's all up next.
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here at Inglewood. We are in store for a great game today, everyone. Kate Scott, Mark Heward. Love these kind of games, Bob, and that's because we got a pair of teams who have had good starts this season. They find themselves with winning records. We now work our way through the front half of this schedule.
Yeah, we try to be close, and every game is a big game, but when you have teams that come up to these starts, we know these are both playoff caliber teams. They look that way right now. And this is also a measuring stick game, and a great one where you don't have the consequences of lose and go home. It's a wonderful test for you, for me, and for the fans. Last week, it really isn't on him. He had a great game. He checked off a lot of the boxes they had for him in the game plan going in, especially the one at the top, Kate, getting him to the end zone. 3 touchdowns, just 1 interception. If he does that again here, they should be winners.
That's on target. Quick in the curl. And they finally bring him down. That is a big game and a new set. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. That one's complete right side. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Look into the air here. He's pass caught by the corner. And they bring him down into the play, which is the 26. Take a look here at the receiving numbers for him from last week. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He gets this one in the corner. He's up here, 1st and 10. Gets the handoff. He'll scurry forward for pick number 3.
That's a run that's all on the stat sheet. If you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it's to be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future. He's got to go.
4 yards on the pickup. That's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Another carry for him. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. No gain there. That'll bring up 4th and a few.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
4th and 3, drive on the line. Throwing from the gun. That's incomplete on 4th down. Possession.
This defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And we'll take a glance at their 7th-year QB.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about the correcting of interception. You know he's over here, plays a clean ball.
Get this up to the 18-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up a second short. They'll give it to him inside. He's brought down. They'll spot this one right at the 20. 2 yards on the pickup. That's good for the Cowboys. 1st down. Pass play now. Inside. It's incomplete. see how running the football. They will get nothing on that return. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. He's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives this across the field and down into enemy territory. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8.
He's dropping back to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. He works this to the 38 before going down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage. The trusty tight end.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll throw it. Finds the in route complete. And they make the stop. He's out when he reaches the 14-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd down from the gun. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. That's what really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to go. Yeah, and he knocks that man right through to give him the lead.
He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. And he's sending its offense out for the 2nd time this game. And it's really hoping for some better results here. And that first drive ended in a punt. And they're out to set. 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's brought down after a nice gain. 1st down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision in extra yards.
Throwing now from the gun. Finds his target, Robinson. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. The completion right there in 1st down. He's on the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. They can shorten the back pocket and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
He'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? Don't recycle it. Save it for later. That next 3rd down coming.
Short pass brought in. And they got him down just shy of the 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. It'll be 1st down, Dallas.
1st down, Cowboys.
Putting the tight end in motion. Escapes the pocket. No pressure on this. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. They'll keep this drive moving and come alive for 1st and 10.
And the Cowboys first down.
Here. It's a big momentum swing on the final. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Rams football. They're set up with it after the pick to end the 1st. First and 10. Fake heel throw. Incompletion. Here comes the second down call. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's able to maneuver this up past the 30. 3rd and 6 for them to figure it out now.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Back to throw.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. The Cowboys will get set to go on offense. On first down, they'll run. And they get into the edge. Second and 10. Need to get some positive offense here.
Second and 10. At the 20-yard line.
Fair catch called for and taken just beyond midfield. The Rams returning their offense and this running back to the field. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Running right side. He made a bit from midfield there, but stuck to his own side at the 49. Second down now, 7 to go.
At their 49.
No play action here. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Throwing from the gun here. Looking right, and he finds it. He's brought down. The return gets far.
A gain of 4. Brings up 4th down and 1.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And this is the punt ball every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks it inside their own 10. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And they quickly back to the safety, really the only concern if they take possession here inside their 5-yard line. Second down now, 7 to go.
A 3-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd and 7. He's got it over the middle. And he's short of first down. Defense with an excellent opportunity to stop him on the down. Looking for a throw here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled for the first down yardage.
To number 80. It's a gain of 6. First down, Dallas.
One of the tight ends motioning right. Throwing now on first down. He's incomplete. Coming out for the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now it's 2nd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a pickup of 26. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Throwing it again here. Short drops. This one's incomplete. No dice on that running pass. Here's 2nd down. And now to the running on 46. It's a pickup on 11. And it'll be first down, Dallas. New set of downs for him from the 46. Play action on first down. Rolls out of the pocket quick. Excellent protection so far. And he's going to be blocked in here to the 43. He comes through. Let's see how that goes to second down. In motion here. Second and 8. Robinson has it. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Right, set now, first and 10.
First down, Dallas.
Back to throw now. Connects on the crosser. He's got a decent gain before being moved down. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
At the Rams' 18-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion.
To number 87.
Not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice volume there to continue the series.
They'll throw it again. And he's able to get it to the receiver before the stop. 2-minute warning now for the SoFi. And it's the Cowboys. Looking at second and 1. They are throwing it again. Looking touchdown. Can't connect.
Just something about the time to recalibrate.
Looking to throw on third and 1. That's the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys take a 4-point lead. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what looks to be a touchdown. He's at the 25 after the return. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. They'll come out throwing. Gets him on a quick hit. This one's back to a halt and he finishes it. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get up to the 44. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. Here's second and 2. Dumps it off to his running back. Just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Here he is to throw on third and 2. Pass ball in. He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. Still sticking with the passing game. This pass caught on the goal. And they fumble to bring him down. It's a big gain and a new set of downs. Rams now get in. Here's first and goal.
Rams, first down. First and goal at the
Working
7-yard
inside the
line.
red zone. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Intended for number
To the
81.
incompletion on first.
Incomplete.
Here's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
He'll throw it yet again. Catches made in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Here he is now, third and goal.
stop. They're going to drop it.
A loss of 4 yards.
That brings us to halftime. Just a 4-point game thus far. Now we'll jump from the West Coast to the East Coast, down to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and...
No need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the third quarter. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. No throw to begin this drive. Completed over the middle. This one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. After a good handoff, they're set up with second and short. From the 36. And that's good yardage for the new set of downs. Ball on that 47-yard line, first down.
And the Cowboy first down.
Right up the gut. And cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. They've got second and 4. They give it to him again. He's dropped just short of the maybe a yard away. Third down, 1 yard to go. Trying to pick this up on the ground. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. And they've got themselves another first and 10. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Back up there to grab it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
From the red zone now. It's down in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys drive their lead to 11. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Return coming from the 6. Stopped on the return to 27. The Rams, and this one really getting back out for a new series. And they've been able to lean on him in the early goings of this NFL season. He's in the top 5 of the NFL in rushing. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. He's going to throw this one. To the left side, complete. And he'll push this in. New set of downs. Lay it down to approach here from the 40.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now we're on the counter. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Second and 13. He won't be able to make the catch. It's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, just goes to show you you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here he is on third and long.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL are on the play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Hunter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. We don't get a return out of that punt. get ready to go on offense. The Cowboys headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he stops. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Play action on 1st down. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. He gains it. And he flips the field without the ball being taken down.
We often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Brock, you remember when they were near their own end zone? Yeah, things have totally changed now. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. The next one is receiver. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. The give now out of the shotgun. And a power play up the gun results in 2 yards.
Focusing entirely on that passing game.
From the 27. He's on the move, but so is the defense, and they take him down. Well, getting injury stoppage, that's one of the Rams who's pretty shaken up and being tended to. I wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Throwing with the blitz on the way. That's what they do, give him the 10-yard line. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop the hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
1st down from the red zone. Has it down close. And in for the Dallas touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Now they'll try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys push their lead to 18.
Rams 3.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This return makes it up to the 25. The Rams, the receiver Puka back out to take possession. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Nice pickup ends beyond the 35 as he goes out. There's reset ball at the 37. They'll run here on 1st down. He gets his offense forward to the 44-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and then they're going to have 7 and 2 next.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to the well again. And he's tackled for the 1st down yardage.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So second down coming up. They're throwing it. Catch made over the middle. Just shy of the 40. Even 10 yards on the play. And it brings up an LA first down. Throwing from the gun here. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Offensive minded teams will always be perfect Fridays. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
And this defense continued to erase the ground game. This one stopped at the line. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. They'll throw it. Catches made down on the sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of down. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Goal to go, they're passing. Buys time, rolling right. Next time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
You know what I call that, King? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the
Russell gets some, he goes down. That's a sack. We do have a marker down. But where it's down on the
Holding.
field, partner, that
Offense.
sure looks like it's in the neighborhood of holding. Well, that played went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. 3rd and long for him here. Looking end zone, touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
The ability to track the ball. The ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
And it is good. No problems there on the short attack. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays that follow. You've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
Defense and running room for a nice gain. 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
So much to like about that run, particularly when he's able to get it over the defense. He feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Second and 3 now. Give now from the gun. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he had a healthy chunk of bonus yards after that.
They go play action on first. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. It's another runner Now going after to bring it back within one score. The kick is good, and they move back within a possession in the fourth. Hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cowboys ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Escapes the pocket. It's on the move. And this one is brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
To kick, to take. And good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing, and at least move them forward.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So now they have third and short. Setting up the throw. Quick place beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
To throw here on first down. Zoom over the middle. He'll be brought down as soon as he's shot at midfield. Second and 3 now.
After a 48-yard line.
Well, it's 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Has him on a quick hit. They make the stop for the save at the 37-yard line.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback goes man or zone. He's looking for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
He was tackled at the
Play running
27-yard
back in
line.
this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Short pass play in. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Now after breaking that catch, we see he's shaken up. The Raiders heading out to take a look. They're now set for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Rushed out of the pocket. He protects himself with a slide there for a decent gain.
Focusing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense here another chance to take a shot on it.
And he's tackled for the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go there on the second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Throws out of the end zone. That one's incomplete. This will be a shot at 6 that time. And that makes it 2nd and goal. Going down with a big tight end. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys have a commanding 14-point lead now in the fourth. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and added the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys lead by 15 now.
Rams 13.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26 yards. Set to go on offense once more. Down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. They're going to throw here to begin the drive.
Just simply great positioning to swap the ball around. He stayed in his spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
That's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's third down. Pass play coming here. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
You can earn money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways defensively. In a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. That is pretty darn incredible timing between the two. They hit it curved out at that height. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback. The receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Running back sent in motion. He'll throw it yet again. Dumped off to his running back. He's going to go down right along the field stripe.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here's 2nd and 7. Dump off caught by his back. And that one goes for a gain of 11. The Rams are going to have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
His pass caught by the Kura. He's brought down on that 27-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They have themselves another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing it again here. He'll dump this one off to his running back complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a first and 10.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
These intermediate games, that's the wheelhouse for these two to get it done. Start the series off well. Sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers. And that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
The kick is good, and they move back into the position. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. As this at the 6. And he's going to make this 20 here. The Cowboys are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. Reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. And it out to start this drive. One's incomplete.
It's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate for the forcing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
And he's tackled for a short gain. Back to throw it. He has the first one. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Cowboys leading by 8. First and 10 from the 41. Going back, it's the handoff. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. On the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll get this forward, and he's stopped at the 37. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense runs a timeout. 2nd and 3 now. Another carry forward. And now Humphries, he's brought down. The Rams are going to lose their third and final timeout. Just 2 to go. Looking to throw. He'll get this to Tucker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
With the win in hands, they'll take the knee and let this clock run out.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed out the clock. The really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, and celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's a win for the Cowboys. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Cowboys are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.